Much better day here in central and eastern Kentucky after the rough election day weather-wise, with a lot of severe weather throughout southern and southeastern Kentucky. Still going to hang on to some fairly quiet weather tomorrow. Rain and storms still look to impact the area late Friday and into Saturday. It should be drying out later Saturday, Sunday, and beyond. In fact, temperatures are going to warm nicely into the 80s. Next week. Looking at those storm reports again, a lot of these have trickled in through the day today, and you can literally see the wind damage reports lining up. For example, that storm we tracked out of Marion County through Boyle and into northern Lincoln County. The one north of Richmond that produced some larger hail, upwards of golf ball sized around Stanton. We had some issues around Hazard with large hail. Also down into Pikeville, as well as some wind damage there in Rockcastle County. Just a spread all throughout the area. Much different story today. Welcome change. Our Max HC radar and satellite telling the tale with a lack of cloud cover. We've had some haze, as mentioned, the sun breaking out a little bit more. That's actually some upper level smoke from the wildfires in western Canada, caught up, of course, in the upper level jet and rolling across the lower 48 and impacting the Ohio Valley today. Thus the filtered sun in spots. We're at 73 at surface, feeling good and looking good. Northeast winds at about 5 to 10. Touch warmer down south, but a really nice day for this time of the year. And you see our dew points. Remember, great measure of the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. Anything over 60, it feels muggy. Not the case at all today. Good news with your pollen forecast here. Weeds low, tree and grass pollen in the moderate category, as well as the mold. So a break from the high, and we will see those eventually go back up. You know, there's that weakening boundary. We got a northeast wind with high pressure over the Great Lakes. It will become more northeasterly to easterly later on tonight. Area of low pressure slides by to our south. Some mid-level energy is going to slide on the north side of that low. And why that's relevant is it could bring a passing shower to far southern Kentucky tomorrow afternoon. Check out tomorrow morning. How about upper 40s to around 50s? So pleasantly cool, but with a lot of sunshine expected. We're going to run back into the upper 70s. Notice a few specks of green here and there. Far southern southeast Kentucky, most locations end up dry. But with the south flow picking up into Friday, I think we'll see a few storms to the afternoon, and then we watch the front barrel in Friday night and into Saturday. The timing relative to the weekend, hopefully the rain's over by the end of the morning here, and the bluegrass may linger a little while longer into eastern Kentucky on Saturday afternoon. It will be mild, but the mild air will be replaced by much warmer air into next week as afternoon highs run back toward the 80-degree mark. As far as our muggy meter, we're still in pretty decent shape tomorrow. We will see it spike up as the moisture pools out ahead of that front, and then we are back in the comfortable range into next week. Mostly clear and cooler tonight. How about 47 tomorrow morning? Big span between the early morning low and the afternoon high. We'll recover into the upper 70s with that isolated shower chance down south. There you see the rain and storm chances later Friday and at least for the first half of Saturday. And then after that, we are headed the right direction, looking good and feeling good. We climb through the 70s and into the low 80s by this time next week.